Rangers go to Seattle and get swept. This is the roundup. What is going on, Ranger fans? Tough weekend. At least it's gorgeous outside. I'll say that. Okay, that's about all we got going for us right now. Long weekend for me, as you could tell. I'm a little hoarse in the my voice and whatnot. Plus, all the stuff falling from the trees. Been doing it for like a month now. Allergies and whatnot. Yeah, welcome to the Metroplex. So, anyways, yeah, I knew it was going to be a problem, but I was somewhat hopeful. I was like, at least get one, maybe even a series win. Get 2 out of 3 would be optimistic. No way you're sweeping this team. You have problems in Seattle. You have problems against Cal Raleigh. Hey, come on. What is the deal? At least Friday they made it close. Close. They were first in the AL when they went up to Seattle. They left in second place. Game 1, they lost 3-5. All right. Rangers put up 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Mariners 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Mariners got things going. They got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth. The Rangers actually put 1 up in the fourth, put 2 up in the sixth, and then that was it. Then the Mariners tack on 2 more to go ahead. They were tied up until the 8th inning, and then they put it to bed. Vargas gets the win. He's 1-1, the 3.12 ERA. Martin is 0-2. Martin or Martin? Martin. I don't see the little thing on. I know I say it all the time. Anyways, he's 0-2, 2.25 ERA. Munoz gets his 5th save of the season. He's still 0.00 ERA. Top players of the game. Your player of the game was Cal Raleigh. Went 1 for 4, a homer, 2 RBIs. And then your top performers, Polanco went 3 for 4, homer, RBI, run. Josh Young, 2 for 4, home run, 3 RBIs, a run, stolen base. And then Miller, he's your third top performer, threw 5 innings pitched, 2 hits, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Now, Josh Young, we actually have his homer here is top of the 6th inning. Went to right field. He knocked in Josh Smith. So here you go.
So Josh Young, who's come through big, coming back from the injured list, needs a big hit here.
Drove in the Rangers' only run so far today, and he hits this ball hard out to right field. Raley is back near the wall. That's gone! Yeah. Just beyond his outstretched arm and over that fence. Young goes the other way, and he's tied this game in the 6th.
There you go. Knocks in, again, Josh Smith. Barely gets over the wall. Nice little oppo hit. It was nice. And, yeah, like he said, that Josh Young actually had the other RBI, the third RBI of the game when he knocked in Luke Raley. Or Adolis Garcia, excuse me. Adolis scored. So, I mean, it's pretty much a close game. You need to win these close games. But you're only putting up 3 runs. It just sucks, right? If the bullpen gives up a couple too many, you're in trouble, right? It's just kind of if you go down like the box score, Simeon's batting 130, Seager 205, Smith 333, Garcia 205, Peterson 086, and he was actually leadoff on Saturday because it gave Simeon the day off since he's been slumping so hard. Jungle Cat, he's 474, Burgers 130, Heim 303, Tavares 237. Yeah, I mean, it just come on, man. What do we have? 8 hits in this game. We can't get some more. Can't get a couple across. Simeon had a hit. Smith with 2. Garcia with 1. Obviously, Josh Young with 2 hits. Berger with a hit and Heim. But it's like, come on, man. We need something. DeGrom went 4 innings. It was DeGrom day. He gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs. He walked 4, struck out 4, gave up 2 homers. So it is what it is. And Martin came in, he gave up 2 earned runs. That's what cost him the game, but it is what it is. It sucks. It's like, okay, that's it. Game 1 over. Fine. Let's see how Saturday goes. We went out for my wife's birthday with a bunch of like her friends and stuff like that. Luckily, my brother and another buddy of mine were there, so we kind of just stayed on our end of the table and just talked all night. Had a blast, but it went a little. I was just getting kind of pissed watching that because we're at some bar in Frisco where it was a UFC fight night, so that was on the main screen. Then I think the Stars game was on, so they had like the Rangers off on like a little side. I was like, man, the Stars game's over. Put it on the big screen, man. I want to see the Rangers lose on the big screen, please. And lose they did. 2-9. Yeah, Rangers scored 2 runs on 9 hits. 9 hits, couldn't get any more runners across. You know, whatever. No errors. Mariners 9 runs on 11 hits. Rangers got things going in the first. Josh Smith singled and knocked in Marcus Simeon. Oh, it must have been. You know what? I'm thinking about Jock Peterson. I think he started yesterday. He led off yesterday. Simeon was still in the game, or yeah, he played Saturday. Usually, when they score first, they win. Not the case. They score 1 in the first, and then 1 in the ninth. That's it. Mariners put up 4 in the third, 1 in the fifth, 4 in the seventh, and that's your ball game. I did have. I think I was going to play Josh Smith's. Yeah, I'll play the single. Why not?
When they're a little wobbly.
Why not?
Smith hammers that ball
Up
to
the
center
middle.
field. That's a base hit.
Crushed it.
Simeon sent around third. Rodriguez is sort of the plate up the first base line, not in time.
And Rodriguez had an actually really good throw. It was on target, just a little bit to the right of the plate on the first base side. So I had to, swing back over. And I'll tell you what, if it's on target and it's on the third base side of the plate, Simeon's out. He's out. So, player of the game was Wu through 7 innings. Raleigh was another top performer, 2 for 3, a homer, double. I mean, the guy does whatever he wants against the Rangers like every single time. Raleigh was your third your MVP or top performer. But yeah, whatever. Like you said there, and I mean, I didn't do the team comparison on the Friday night. I'm not gonna do it here. There's nothing to what do you want to know? What do you want to hear? You don't want to hear it. Trust me. I'm with you. Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Seager had a pair of hits along with Smith, Garcia, Young. Berger had 1. That's 9 total hits. I mean, we just got to get them across. Got to get them across. So Rocker did okay, but I mean, not even okay. He threw 3 and 1/3. Gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 runs total, walked 2, struck out 2. He's up and down. It's just the most rockiest thing that you could think of. When he gets up there, he might be lights out or he could just be a mess, And he's a huge dude. He's so intimidating. Like, watch him. He's big. But yeah, just needs to dial it in. Man, sitting there looking at this game, you're just like, nah, dude, nah. So, anyways, Wu gets the win. He's 2-0 with a 2.84 ERA. Rocker gets his second loss of the season. He's now 0-2, 7.94 ERA on that one. All right, and you're like, okay, they got pounded. It's time to bounce back, right? We haven't been swept yet. Come on. I mean, they got out of Chicago with a win. And yeah, bats are ice cold. They are super freaking cold. And of course, Kyle Raleigh is just hitting dingers, man. Rangers lose 3-1 on Sunday. Gilbert gets the win. He's 1-1, 2.38 ERA. Eovaldi gets his second loss of the season, now 1-2 with a 2.55 ERA. Munoz gets his sixth save of the season, 0.00 ERA. Mariners came out of the gate, put 2 up in the first, obviously off Kyle Raleigh, freaking guy. Then 1 in the 6th, and that was enough to do it. Rangers put up their only run in the second. And it's Dustin Harris with a homer, and it sounded like this.
Here comes a 2-2. And Harris pounds that ball deep out to center field. That one is gone. A Dustin Harris bomb to center field.
Yeah, buddy. It was a nice hit, and if you could hear it properly, it was a pop. I mean, a loud pop. He crushed that ball. So I mean, but pitching kept it close. Eovaldi kept it close. 3, you can't get 3 runs. You can't score 3 freaking runs. Your top performers are obviously it's Riley, Gilbert, and then Harris. He went 1 for 3, a homer, RBI, and a run. Both teams had a home run, total bases. Mariners had 9 versus the Rangers 8. No stolen bases in this game. Mariners left 5 on versus the Rangers 4, and the Rangers had the lonely error of the game. Rangers 1 run on 4 hits and an error. Mariners 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Jock Peterson led off. Dude's hitting .070. 2 strikeouts. I don't know. I don't know. Your hits of the game, Seager had 1, Smith had 1, Harris had 1. Obviously, that's the homer. Berger had 1. 4 freaking hits, 11 strikeouts. Josh Young struck out 3 times. Berger struck out twice. Dolis twice. Peterson twice, as I mentioned. Eovaldi threw 5 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned runs. Had 3 strikeouts, and it gave up a home run. 2.55 ERA. I mean, it's still like that's. We've been saying it's the bats. and it's still the bats. It's not great. Rangers are now second in the division behind the Angels, half game back. They still have a winning percentage. They're 563. Winning percentage. I don't know why I said that. They're above 500 in their win percentage. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak. Negative 19 on the run scored versus runs allowed differential. 6-1 at home, struggling on the road, 3-6, and 3-6 against teams that are over 500. Next game is April 15th, which is tomorrow against the Angels. And that's the other thing, right? I said the Angels are in first place. They're a lot of teams in the AL West don't have a real good run score versus runs allowed differential, and the Angels are in the same boat. They're -3 on that. They are a 600 team. They're 2-1 at home, 7-5 on the road. They haven't played a lot of home games, obviously. In their last 10, they lost their last game. But yeah, I'm like, okay, fine. It's going to be Rangers they're back at home, but it's only for actually I take that back. It's not only for 3 games because they play 6 games at home. Here's the rub. They play the Angels for three games. First place, AL West Angels, who are actually, what did I just say? They're 7-5 away. Good team, right? Then they have to play the Dodgers. Now the Dodgers have slipped of late. They're currently on a 2-game losing streak. They're third in the NL West. They're even on the plus minus on the run scored versus runs allowed. They're 7-2 at home, 4-4 on the road. They're 7-4 against teams that are over 500. The Angels are 2-1 against teams above 500. This is I think you're going to see a surprise here. I don't see the Rangers getting swept by the Angels, and I was going to say it, but I'm not going to say it. Not getting swept by the Dodgers either, right? They should be able to pull out. They should be able to go 500 in the next 6 games. Just win 3 out of 6. You're going to win one series, or you're going to get all your wins in one and lose the next. I don't care, but we need to somehow maintain. And it would be obviously advantageous to beat the Angels. They're in your division. You're a half game back on them. So it'd be awesome to just go ahead and let's make up some room. Let's get back in first. Let's wake the sticks up. Anyways, Jack Leiter, this is the most update. He's still expected to come back in mid-April. He actually threw a 35-pitch up and down bullpen session on April 13th yesterday. Bruce Bochy said if he comes out of it well, the team will lean toward him to start AAA Round Rock on the 16th or 17th, which would be awesome. We need him back. Langford's out. We talked about that last week or Sunday, whatever day we talked about that. No, yeah, last week. Expected to return April 18th. So go to Bradford, and he's still late May, early June. That's it. That's it for their injuries. It's good that Leiter's coming back. It sucks that Langford's going. He went down. Just to talk about hitting, I didn't want to really bring this up, but the Rangers are 26, tied with the Minnesota Twins in hitting, and that's in batting average. That's how I look at it. They're at 208, tied with the Twins. Like I said, they're barely above the White Sox at 201, and the Reds are 200. Then the Pirates are 184. It's just they suck. They suck so bad at hitting right now. Pitching, slightly different story. 20th overall. They've slipped a little bit. Well, that's it. Let me move this around. I must have hit the back button. That's on strikeouts. But where are you at? Come on, Tejas. 16th. They're tied with the Twins. How the hell are you tied with the Twins in hitting and pitching? What the heck is going on here? Anyways, that's a team average of 3.85 ERA. Yeah, I mean, just obviously, it's not great. It's not. I mean, they're slipping a little bit, but some days they show up where pitching they do quite well, and then some days they don't do quite well, and then the days that they don't, the sticks are not there. I say it every year. It's just April. It's only April. We're like 15 days into the season, and it's like a headache already. I don't know. They get lighter back. Things should change a little bit. They just got to wake the bats up. The batting averages are just dismal. I mean, they are pathetic, and they could do so much better. Everybody's talking about this lineup. Oh, it's a bunch of bumps. I'm like, I like this lineup. I like it a lot. Big fan, huge fan, especially when Langford's in it. They could do so much better. They could, but they're slumping right now. But they get to go up against 2 good teams. Maybe that'll light a match under them. No pitching determined there's no probable pitchers right now for the Rangers. Angels are going to trot out Kikuchi on Tuesday, Soriano on Wednesday, and I don't even know how to say that last name. Kochanowicz, and they're all Kikuchi's a lefty, Soriano and Kokenovic is their righties. So they are doing quite well. Obviously, ERAs are at 5, 2.70 and 5.74. Nothing terrible, nothing. But obviously, Soriano, good. He's 2-1 with a 2.70 ERA. The Angels find a way to win. The hits, the bats and whatnot, they get out of a lot of jams. And obviously, being first in AL West. Pretty sure they're first in not just the AL West. They should be first place in the whole frickin' league. Let's do it by league there. Yeah. Oh, surprise. If you're listening, Alan, Detroit Tigers are first place in the American League at the moment. Angels, they're technically tied. But yeah, Detroit's they're in the first spot right there. Yeah. And then San Diego's first place in the National League, if you were wondering about that. So that's cool. Yeah, good. Good on you. But Rangers are in third. They're just slipping hard. Blue Jays and the Rangers are tied for third right now. So maybe I'll be at work tomorrow. I got to go in the office. I was like, maybe I'll hop on and do a little preview, maybe with the lineup or something like that. It just depends when the lineup gets released. But yeah, 7:05 game Tuesday, 7:05 Wednesday, 7:05 Thursday, 7:05 Friday. So they get Friday off this time. So that'll be good. Yeah, I'll do a little. Why'd I say Friday? They don't have a day off. What the heck am I talking about? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They would just rock on through. And like they'll have they play the Dodgers on Sunday as well. Saturday's an early game, 3:05. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Sunday's an early game as well. So tomorrow's Jackie Robinson Day. It's gonna be dope. I used to do the promotional schedule as well, and I kind of miss that. I actually like doing the because they got cool promotional nights. Hold on. Promotional schedule. Let me get that real quick because I want to see. They used to have the coolest stuff, and then now they changed something around where you got to have like a different ticket for that night, and I'm not a fan of that. See, Tuesday tomorrow, Josh Young baseball card bobblehead. First 15,000 fans. I'm going to need that bobblehead. If someone's going to that game and they got an extra one, they're willing to sell me. I'd love to have it because I'm not going to go to the game. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. And then Dollar Hot Dog Night on Wednesday. Cross body bag for the first 15,000 fans on April 17th. And then Sunday's ice cream Sunday, dollar kids under 13. But we'll talk about this again. But next week, or 2 weeks away on Tuesday, you're going to have the Josh Young World Series ring. So that's something to keep your eyes on. But yeah, there you go. I just wanted to go back to doing that. I haven't done it in a while, and I feel like I have to. Now, some of these, if you go on their website, MLB.com/Rangers/tickets/promotions, you will have, like, some of these things you actually have to have a different ticket for, because I think it's to kind of get people away from just buying whatever, getting there, and I don't know, scammers and scalpers and everything else. They just want to, and then not to mention they want to just sell more tickets and specific tickets for these to make some more money on the giveaways. But it is what it is. All right, take the day off, enjoy yourself. Stars are in the playoffs. They play the Colorado. When's that series start? They play the Avalanche. Oh, the season's not over yet. They got the yeah. There's 2 more games. What am I talking about now? Home. They're done with home games. Last game is Saturday. They got the Red Wings today, the Predators on Wednesday, and then but the first round playoffs they play against the Colorado Avalanche. I hope to make it to that game. I really do. Game 1 is going to be a hoot. But yeah, usually I don't do a lot of Dallas Stars updates, but come on. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.